Hello everyone, happy Sunday. I'm coming on real quickly because I just got off a call with a client who is literally freaking out because she is just so overwhelmed with everything in her life and work and business and kids and Christmas and all of these things going on. And I think especially with the holidays, everyone is feeling this right now where there's just all this pressure to get things done and so many things going on. And so I wanted to share with you guys what I shared with her to kind of help her get her mind straight and sort of get everything in order and feel a little bit more relieved and have a little bit more organization, not only in life, but just in her mind, because I think that we're all kind of have these moments where everything is being stored in our head and we just keep thinking and all the things we have to get done. And then I don't know if this has happened to you, but I know that it still happens to me once in a while, but now I'm a little bit better. But where like you have all of these things and you get so frustrated that you end up literally not doing anything at all. In fact, you end up like doing anything else but what you have to do. So it's like, I think I'll clean the toilet and I think I'll go sweep the house and I'll go vacuum and I'll go for a walk that I don't need to take right now because I have a million things to do. And we self-sabotage because we're so overwhelmed, right? We're so overwhelmed with all of the things that we end up just like, freak it, I'm not doing anything, and then we're right back where we started. So I want to share with you guys what I helped her sort of break down and how that can help you too. Who's here? Hey, Rose. So that you can sort of, especially as we go into a new week, this is something that I do every Sunday. It has helped me immensely to get through my week of all the things and the tasks and all the things that are in my head that I need to get done. And so it helped her when we had our call, and it's going to help you right now, hopefully, if you do it. And we just need it, right? We need sort of this order because there's just so many things going on, especially, like I said, the holidays and everything coming in. Give me a thumbs up if you feel me, you get it, you're feeling like that, like you just have too much shit on the head. Hi, Sylvia. So the brain dump, like I said, was something I started, I want to say about 2 years ago, not as consistently in the beginning, but now I would say the last 6 to 8 months, I've been, like I said, every Sunday, this is what I do. It has helped me so much. And it's basically just literally get a piece of paper, and it's not a to-do list. Like, I want to make this very clear. This is not a to-do list because there's like this order with to-do list. This is no order. Okay. This is literally, you're going to get a piece of paper, you're going to write on the top, brain dump, and you're going to write out all of the things that are just on your mind right now. All of the things that you have to get done. Jen, yeah, too stressed. Everybody, I mean, it happens where, especially women, right? We get everything thrown on us. So you get this paper, you write brain dump, and you're just going to write down everything. 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, write the numbers as you go down. Just all of the things, yes, that you have to get done, that are on your mind, that are sort of eating away at you, because that's what's happening, right? It's like you're kind of, all day you're thinking of all of the things that you have to get done and all of the things that weren't done. And if you don't do, and you start getting anxiety about that, and just, you start to just feel like this weight is on top of you, and then you don't do anything, right? You shut down. So write it down, start writing down all of the things that are on your mind, of all the things that you have to get done, all of the things that you're worried about, all of the things that are just on your mind, and really in a list, right? This is not like a journal entry or anything like that. This is really things that every day you're waking up and you're like, it's really the shoulds and I shoulds. Like, I should get this done, and I should start working on this, and I should get this done. Start writing those things down. Once you have all of those things down, and there's going to be a lot of it, just that feeling, like, and for me, this is what's happened for me, because it just feels good to get it out. Like, just the feeling of getting it on a piece of paper and like taking it from your mind and your thinking to paper does so much for you. If you haven't done this before, and if you have, actually share in the comments, but if you haven't done this before, I think that you're kind of going to get addicted to it once you do, because it kind of unloads you a little bit. It unloads your mind, it unloads your thought process, because now you have something that's tangible that you can look at. And it's different from a to-do list because you're not going into it with that intention. Like, I have to do this, I have to do that. It's just, what's on your mind, right? Like what's weighing on you that you have to get done? What are you worried about? All of those things. Once you have your list and once you have everything there, and it's probably gonna start off with like 3 or 4 things, and before you know it, you've got like 20 things on there, because there are things that pop up throughout the day, and like you think about it for a quick second, and it may even be solutions. It may even be things that you know can help whatever it is that you're working on, and then all of a sudden you forget about it, and you don't, that's why I carry around a little notebook. I'm a weirdo, and I like have a thought, I write it down, that's it, it's done. So you have this list and you have everything there, and now it's time to take that in, let you know that you got it out, right? And you're gonna sit down and you're gonna look at, okay, what are the time sensitive things that I need to do? Like if I don't do these things, I'm gonna lose my job, I'm gonna, my business is not gonna flourish, my kids aren't gonna be fed, whatever it is, like whatever is very time sensitive that has a deadline or has something, if you don't do, like there's serious consequences for, those things obviously are the things that you want to attack first. So you find 1 or 2 of those 2 things, you work on those things. Because the time sensitive stuff, like once it's done. But sometimes that procrastination of not doing it and not getting to it is really stressing you out more than actually doing it, right? Who has felt like that? Like where like you've been like stressing doing something, and then you do it and you're done with it and you're like, oh, that really wasn't a big deal. Why did I hold off for so long on that? Why didn't I do that before? Like what the hell was I waiting for, right? So what are the time sensitive things? What are the things that are priority? What are the things that you need to get done? And just focus on those, okay? Focus on those things that get done. Maybe it's 1 or 2 things, because let's face it, once you don't have time restraints or deadlines, everything else on there is just things that you're kind of thinking about and worrying about, right? So focus on what has to be done ASAP. What's my priority? Getting it done, because let me tell you something, and I'll talk about this at the end. When you start to like really cross things out and you get things done, and you look at your list and you see like, wow, I'm getting shit done, I'm doing this, you're going to be inclined to start doing that more often. And that's really what has happened for me and with some of the people I've worked with that feel that way, like just everything's on them. The second thing is like, what are a few things on there? Because this usually happens where you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Where you can do 2 or 3 things within an hour span, or you can do 2 or 3 things, within 1 day, or you can do 2 or 3 things within a location or things like that. Like Dom knows I'm like this. I'm always like, okay, we're going here, we're doing XYZ, and this will, so that I won't have to do this later, and it's in this situation. And I just like, I'm always trying to compact what I have to do into one thing. So many of us, and this was me before, like are doing things so sporadically. Hey, Ellen, giving me a thumbs up. Hi. I can't see who's on. I just see what you guys are writing or saying, or thumbs up stuff. So, what are the things that you can compact together? What are the things that you can get done all together instead of this separation? This is time management too, right? This is kind of figuring out like, okay, like am I spreading myself too thin in different times in different ways? So you look at this list and you're figuring out, okay, what are the things that I can do, all at once that I've been kind of, I'll do this on Monday, I'll do this on Wednesday. Like, no. Get it done. Do it all done. Get it. Best feeling in the world is when you accomplish things, right? That just makes you want to accomplish things more. You feel like this like total like superstar. So just do it. Look at your list. What are the things that I can do that I can really, really not separate and be done with? And that's it. And put it to the rest, put it to sleep, and then starts a new list, right? The last thing is the things that are on there that are just your worries or just your concerns or just like things that you're thinking about that really shouldn't take up that much of your time or your thought process and things like that. Look at those things. What are those things? Are they really worth worrying about? Are they really worth thinking about? And this is why I said this is not really only a to-do list. This is really just things that are on your mind, things that you are feeling that you have to get done that maybe you don't have to get done, right? There's all these things that we have sometimes in our head that are just kind of running through, and it's like we really don't even have to pay attention to them. But again, once you put them on paper and once you see them and once they're in front of you, you can say, you know what, I've been stressing myself out over this. Like, this is not even a big deal. This is like, Like today I had one, like this medical bill that I totally forgot about, and I found it. I'm like, crap, like I gotta mail this. I gotta write this check and I gotta mail it. Like, it's so stupid, but like a week ago I was on my head like, oh, I gotta write that check for that. Like, just put it down, because then you see it, it's not really a big deal. It's on the table, it's ready to go out tomorrow when I walk Shui, like, it's done. But just something so tiny like that is something that kind of stays in your head, and it takes up space, you know, and the clarity and the mindset and trying to get stuff out of our head so that we could bring really good stuff in, that is the goal, you know. So if you're feeling like that, if you're feeling like everything is just weighing on you and you're really heavy and you've got all these things, get it on paper, write it out, look at the things that you have to get done. Again, it's not a to-do list. It's just really just a really purge of everything that you're feeling that you need to get done. And again, you're looking at that list. You're seeing what that list is. You're seeing what's your priority. You're seeing where you can kill 2 birds or 3 birds with 1 stone. You're seeing what are some of the things that you have to do that you're worried about that really aren't that important, that you don't really have to think about right now. And you start breaking down this wall of heaviness that you're having on yourself, because now you have a place where you can look and you can see and you can check off and you can come out, and it's different in that to-do list, right? Because that's what I think, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, well, this is a to-do list. It's not. It's really not. It's what's driving you crazy on paper. All right, it's what's driving me crazy, what's weighing on me, and just getting rid of that. I do this every Sunday. Like I said, last 5-6 months, it's changed my whole week, because I can focus. I can look at that list, and I have that new list of, again, my priorities, my time, whatever it is. I have on my wall right now, I have a tracking sheet of things that I should be doing and checking those off, and I'm probably way too organized. But it doesn't mean that I'm perfect, and it doesn't mean that I don't slip. And you know, I had to do this because there was a point where there was this feeling of overwhelm and too many things to do, and sort of just being pulled to everything. And it's so easy when that's happening to be like, oh, I'm just going to scroll Facebook. I'm just going to watch a show. Like I said, I'm just going to clean the toilet or mop the floor or do anything else other than face what I really have to do. So this is going to force you to do that. So I hope that you guys get it done. And if you do, I want you to share with me that you did it. You don't have to share with me your brain dump, but share with me to do it. Jen, Sylvia, are you guys still here? I know it's Sunday night, so everybody's probably getting to watch Walking Dead, which I don't know. I'm not feeling it lately. I don't know why, but I know it's like the end season thing, but whatever. We're not here to talk about Walking Dead. I'm just saying, kind of over it for my Walking Dead. I know I have some Walking Dead fans in here that follow me. So I hope that this helps you guys. I hope that this is something that you can, and don't only do this once, like do this, like I said, try to do it weekly. Try to, like, as you're going to see, like, you're just going to feel so much better doing that. So I hope this helps you. I just want to pop in real quick, keep it short. And that's it. Hope you guys have a good Monday. I am thinking about, like I said, those morning, never watched. I missed This Is Us. I know. You know, Tuesday, I was like, yeah, This Is Us. I was like, oh crap, it's not on. You know, we missed. It went so fast. I feel like it went so fast. Walking Dead is kind of one of those things, you know, if like, you got to watch it from the beginning and get to know everything. But stick with This Is Us. I like This Is Us so much better. So, all right, Jen. So everybody have a good night. I hope everyone has a great week. And like I said, January, see, that's why I do my brain dump. January, I think I'm going to start like the Monday meditation stuff. And I don't know if it's really going to be a meditation. I think it's just going to be maybe some affirmations and a live video, just kind of get everybody pumped up for the week and the day and all that. So you agree? All right. Awesome. All right. So I will see you guys. Have a great night. Remember to go to sleep tonight. Have gratitude and joy, and think about all the great things to come and all the great things that you have. You have a bed, you have a roof over your head, you have food on the table, and all that good stuff. Hi, Chris. Overwhelmed is a joke for this girl. LOL night. Listen, it's normal. It's normal. But when you can take those thoughts and you can look at them and, again, put them on paper and see them, it's going to help it a lot better. And, you know, a lot of times we're taking on stuff we don't even have to take on. We're taking on other people's crap half the time. Half the time it's not even our stuff. It's somebody else's stuff. So if you're going through that, that's a whole nother video in itself. But really look at priority. Look at all the things that are going on in your life and what really needs your attention and what doesn't. Because half the time, it's not even your stuff. It's not even your garbage. It's someone else's. So thanks for the love, Kim. All right, so I will see you guys on Wednesday. If you guys have any topics you want me to do, let me know. But I've already got one marinating. So I will see you. Love you guys. Bye.